This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions. And one. Alongside Eric Kane, I'm Austin Price, Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill before Tennessee and Oklahoma coming up in just a little over an hour. And Eric, you look at this game, Lance Hurd is out, which means Dane Davis will have all eyes on him playing left tackle for the Vols.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, you'd rather have Lance Hurd there, don't hear me wrong, but you feel good about what you have in Dane Davis. A guy that played in 40 career games, 7 or 8 starts. He's played just about as many snaps as all of Tennessee's offensive linemen, this season already. So, yes, he is a backup, but really he's kind of like a starter B, if you will. So that'll be a matchup I'm looking for, see how Dane Davis performs and see how he protects Nico's blind side.
Yeah, so many Tennessee fans have come up to me out here at tailgates and stuff along the along the day, and they've asked, hey, what's your take, and I'm like, I don't really worry about the loss of Lance Hurd with Dane Davis. Where I worry about the loss of Lance Hurd is if John Campbell, who's not made it through a game yet, has to come out and Larry Johnson comes in, hostile environment. He's not played in something like this, and this is where I think that's where you get a little bit uneasy if you're Glenn Ellerby and Josh Heupel.
Would Larry Johnson come in and play left and then flip Dane to right in that circumstance? Or would Larry Johnson come in and play right?
That's a great question. I would say they would flip Dane to right, or Larry doesn't come in and they put Jesse Perry, a true freshman, at right.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a stage to make your SEC debut. A guy that barely, threw the foot, or his team barely threw the football in high school. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Hopefully John Campbell makes it through, and then of course Dane Davis plays that left side. But that is certainly a storyline to watch in this game.
As for kind of what Tennessee wants to do in this football game, they want to run it. They're going to try to run it. We'll see what Oklahoma likes to do. Do they load the box and make Nico beat them, or do they say we're not going to get thrown over our head? Oklahoma's not as athletic in the back end as Tennessee is at receiver. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they defend. I'd expect to see a lot of 12 personnel to help the offensive linemen.
Yeah, I would think so as well. I mean, if I'm Brent Venables and I'm Oklahoma, I'm mixing things up, trying to make Nico, make it difficult for the young quarterback. But, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying, hey, young quarterback, you're on the road for a true start. You beat me with your arm. The secondary, sure, it's not as aggressive as Tennessee's receivers, but they do have 10 takeaways, the defense overall. So that's what I would do. What does Tennessee do well, does the best, and that's run the football. I would try to slow that down a little bit and put all the pressure on Nico. But obviously both of those areas for Tennessee's offense are going to have to be on tonight.
It's Tennessee. It's Oklahoma. It's a top 15 matchup. We'll have it all covered at Volquest.com.